So I don't know if you guys have scratch paper or not, but I'm going to use scratch paper. It's just going to make it easier for me, okay? All right, so diciembre 15. Dice 15. There we go. So the next 5 terms, that's pretty easy. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 0, negative 10, negative 20, negative 30, negative 40. Right? Everybody agree? It's just going down by tens. So I'm going to do that first. And that should be the easy part, right? Everybody should be able to at least get half of this problem right. Now, if I want a rule, I want a formula, right? So I need a formula. So I ask myself, is it arithmetic or geometric? Well, if I'm going down by 10, down by 10 by 10, it's arithmetic. So look at my arithmetic formula. I'm going to use my A of n, A1, n minus 1 times d. Now, if I need a formula, we're going to keep n as the, that's a terrible looking, keep n as the variable. So I'll go A of n equals 50. That's my first term, plus n minus 1, because I need to keep n as a variable, times the difference, which is down by 10, negative 10. That's a great answer. If you want to simplify it, you can. I like my answers simplified. I would do this. You do not have to do this. For me, this is a better answer. I like this one better. But this is great. If you like that answer better, leave it that way, okay? Thumbs up? Okay, good. Let's look at number 2. So number 2, it appears to me it's going positive, negative, positive, negative. So I have to multiply by a negative. All right, Angel, have fun. Have a good time, okay?
Bye, Angel.
So again, is it arithmetic or geometric? Arithmetic, geometric. Well, I think I'm multiplying by negative 2, aren't I? So I think I'm multiplying by negative 2, so I'm just going to go 48 times negative 2. I get a negative 96 times by negative 2, 192 times by negative 2, negative 384 times by negative 2, positive 768. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one more. Times by negative 2, I get negative 1,536. Okay? Now, that was easy, right? So the first part of this should be easy. Then number 2, we need the rule. All right? I'm pretty sure it's geometric because r is negative 2. Right? I'm multiplying by negative 2, so I look at my formulas. It's geometric, so I'm going to go A of n equals A1 r to the n minus 1 power. All right, well, let's see here. A1 is negative 6. R is the multiplier, which is negative 2 to the n minus 1 power. Okay? Don't make that a 12. Do not multiply those. It is not a 12 to the n power. It's negative 2 to the n power. Don't multiply those numbers. Okay? Thumbs up? Okay, so we got the formula and we got the next few terms. Okay? And number 3 is neither geometric nor arithmetic. So we got to use our brains. So it looks like this is going up 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going 3, 4, 5. So I think the next one's going to be 6 sevenths, 7 eighths. Keep going, Victor. 8 ninths, 9 tenths, 10 elevenths, and then 12 13ths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got too many. That's okay. It was easy, right? You guys agree? Now the formula is a little bit different, but I do know this. Okay, I'm going to help you out. On number 3, I know n is always these numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, dot, dot, dot. Those are the numbers I always plug in. So I've got a 2, which is one more, right? which is 1 more than 1, right? You agree 2 is 1 more? So my formula is going to be n plus 1 over 3, which is 2 more than my first term. Let's see if that formula works. N plus 1 over n plus 2. Okay, if I plug in 1, I get 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 2, which is 2/3, right? Yeah. If I plug in 2 plus 1 over 2 plus 2, 3/4. So it makes it, doesn't it? So you have one problem on here where you have to use your brain. I know, sorry. One problem you have to use your brain, but you can do it, okay? Okay, let's look at number 4. So number 4 says write the series in summation notation. So right off the bat, when I see this 4, when I see that, I'm going to start right with that, okay? Start right there. And I'm going to go n equals 1. Now, is it arithmetic or geometric? It is arithmetic. I agree, because we're going up by 2's, aren't we? So I'll put in my a1 n minus 1 times d, right? There's a bunch of stuff I know. Since I need a formula, let's keep n as a variable, right? Well, I know 12 goes there, and 2 goes there. 12 goes there, 2 goes there. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go 12 plus n minus 1 times 2. The difference is 2. Now, all I need to know is that last number. So I can guess and check, guess and check, guess and check. The easiest way to do it, because something plugged in will make 130, right? Something, you can guess and check, something plugged in, plug in numbers, plug in numbers, plug in numbers, and you get 130. I think it's much easier to just take my formula instead of equal to 130 and find out what n it is, okay? To me, that makes sense, okay? It makes it easier. So instead, to find this top number, okay, to find what's up here, let's take this formula and set it equal to 130, okay? All right, I'm going to solve. So I'm going to go 12 plus 2n minus 2 equals 130, okay? So I just have to solve for n. I want to find the n that is the n that plugs in to make 130, okay? So I'm going to have a 2n plus 10 equals 130, right? I'm going to go minus 10, I got 2n equals 120. Divide by 2, 60 terms. Well, that's a lot of terms, right? It's a lot of terms. So I'm going to put my 60 up here, and there's my formula. If you want to simplify it and put that in its place, it's a little bit nicer. I like this answer better, but you don't have to put this 2n plus 10. That's a better answer. You can give me this answer, but I like this answer better because I just simplified that mess there, okay? So if you don't know the top number, take your formula, set it equal to your last term, and find out what number it is. Okay, let's look at number 5. Okay, number 5. Okay, it says summation notation, so I'm going to start here. N equals 1. Is it arithmetic or geometric? It is, because what are we doing? Multiply by 5, right? So A1 R n minus 1 power, right? So let's put some things in here. N equals 1. A1 is 2. R is 5 to the n minus 1 power. So I don't know the top number, but to get my top number I can take this 2 times 5 to the n minus 1 and set it equal to my last number. Okay, so whatever n I have here is going to make this, so let's set our formula equal to that, okay? Well, it looks like it's really hard, but I don't think so, because I think we can do this. First of all, let's divide by 2. Okay, 7, 8, 1, 2, 5, 0, divided by 2. So I get 5 to to the n minus 1 equals 390,625, right? Now, you remember logarithms, don't you? Do you remember logarithms? You guys remember logarithms? If I write log base 5 of this number, it'll equal n minus 1. Isn't that easy from here? We know how to solve this. We've done this before. This is a logarithm problem, right? This is a logarithm problem. We're good at it. We got our fancy calculator, right? We're going to go log base 5, right? So I'm going to go, okay, wait a minute. I learned this math. I'm going to go log, no, see, now we're going to bring back some math we learned a long time ago. 390,625 equals n minus 1. We've done this before, right? So I go, okay, math, I'm going to go, oh, I got an old calculator. I don't have a new one, right? All right, anybody have a new one? Okay, so, all right, Alondra just did it. Alexandria. She just did log base 5 of 390,625, and she got 8. Okay, so this is 8 equals n minus 1, right? That equals 8, and then plus 1, n is 9. So I'm going to put a 9 right there. Thank you. Alexandra. And I got it. Now another way to do it, just in case that really confuses you. Okay, listen. Another way you can do it. Okay. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms, right? Just keep multiplying by 5 until you get to this number. There aren't that many, were there? There aren't 9 of them, right? Would that work? You don't like logarithms, just keep making until you get it. Say, wait a minute. There are one, so you get all the numbers in between, and then you count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Does that make sense? Yeah. And there's not that many numbers. It seems like there's a lot of numbers, but remember how it gets big, doesn't it? That will work, okay? If you completely don't remember logarithms, just make the whole thing, add them up, okay? All right, 6. Well, 6 is the easiest of all, honestly. 6 is the easiest of all. Okay? You know why it's easy? What goes up here? Dot, 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 dot. Infinity. Is it arithmetic or geometric? Arithmetic or geometric? So A1 R n minus 1 power, right? So A1 is 400. What am I doing from here to here to here to here? What are we doing? What's R? So 1/4 divided by 4, or 1/4 is better because we want a fraction. R is 1/4. Good job. Now you don't need to find the top number. We already know it. That's why this one's easy. We already know the top number. It's infinity. That's actually a lie. Infinity is not a number. Infinity is not a number. How could it be a number?
No solution.
That's it. No. We're going to keep. That's my answer. Okay, how am I doing? Okay, so 7a. Is it arithmetic or geometric?
Neither.
Well, let's see. My first term is 1. See, it's got a height of 1. Well, maybe it's 1/2. Second term is 1, then 2, then 4, then 8, then 16. What do you think it is? Definitely geometric. And if it curves like that, geometric. So who said geometric first? You were right. All right, good job. B, what do you think B is? It is arithmetic. It's straight, right?
Yeah.
In fact, first term is 1, then 3, then 5, then 7, then 9, then 11, right? You can see it's plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, okay? Okay, number 8. We did this on our warm-up, didn't we? So when I do this, number 8, I see this first. I see this right there. See that word? So I know which formula to use, correct? arithmetic? an a1 plus n minus 1 times d, right? Let's just start there. And then an, well, I don't know the first term, right? So I need to put something here. So instead of an, let's write a19, which is negative 45 equals, because I can use that. Negative 45 can go for an. That means n's got to be 19. Okay, so if I put negative 45 for a of n, that means n's got to be 19. I don't know a1, but I know n is 19. And it tells me the difference is negative 3. Okay, so I just plugged everything in. A of n is a of 8, a of 19. So I should be able to solve for negative 45. 18 times negative 3. We did this one in our warm-up. This should be helpful, right? Negative 45 equals a1 minus 54 plus 54 plus 54. I get a1 is 9. Okay? Now, I still need the formula, right? There's two parts. So I found the first term. There's two parts. I found the first term. I also need a rule. Okay, well, the rule's easy. The rule's easy. an equals a1 plus n minus 1 times d. If it's a rule, keep n as a variable. Okay, so we need a variable, n as variable. N's got to be the variable. So I'm going to go, all right, a of n equals 9. 9 plus n minus 1 times negative 3. There it is. If you want to simplify that, that'd be awesome. I don't care if you do. I probably would. I'd probably have a, let's see, 12 minus 3n. That's what I like. But you guys can give me this and I'll be happy, okay? If I get going too fast, will you guys stop me and slow me down, please? Okay. Okay. Thumbs up. Roll it. Okay, let's see that on the back. Okay. All right. Okay, number 9. What are we going to do? It says sum, right? So, again, we ask ourselves on number 9, is it arithmetic or is it geometric? It is arithmetic. It is. I got my prize or something. It is arithmetic, right? So I totally agree. It's arithmetic. It is. It's just. So I'm going to do 9 on a separate sheet of paper, just so that way. So number 9, I agree it's arithmetic. So it's S of n equals, well, my formula says n times a1 plus an divided by 2, right? And I need 30 terms, right? I need 30 terms, so I'm going to go S of 30 equals, well, I know n is 30. Oh, what's my first term? I don't know what my first term is. Well, I'm going to plug in 1, right? I'm going to plug in 1. To make my first term, I'm going to go a1 is 5 times 1 minus 2. That's a 1. Sorry, bad looking 1. Terrible looking 1. So I get 3. a1 is 3. So I'm going to go 3 plus, I don't know an. What's an? An's my last term, but I don't know that one. But I can make that too, can't I? So I can make an, or a30, I'll plug 30 in. So I go 5 times 30 minus 2. 150 minus 2 is, 150 minus 2 is 148. All right, so I'm just going to plug those numbers in my formula. 148 divided by 2, and I just need a calculator. So I got to quit, clear, 30 times 3 plus 148 divided by 2, and I get an answer of 2,265. Okay, can you do that one? Don't lose this review sheet. The test is a lot like it, okay? I tried to make that for you so that way if you do your review sheet, you'll be in good shape, okay? All right, number 10. So, got n equals 1 to 10, 18 times negative 2 to the n minus 1 power. Arithmetic or geometric? Arithmetic or geometric? Yeah, it sure looks like this one, doesn't it? Yeah, you guys agree? It sure looks like that one. You guys agree? It looks just like it. So I go with geometric. So let's use that formula, right? Okay. So I'm going to go S of n equals, my formula says it's A1 times 1 minus r to the n power 1 minus r. Okay, so what's A1? I bet you can tell me right off that. What's A1? So it just fits the formula perfectly. You guys agree 18 would be A1? Do you see how it fits my formula perfectly? So A1's 18. What's R? It's negative 2. So what Victor's looking at is, it's identical to this. It's in the exact same position. There's A1, 18. There's R, negative 2. Makes it easy, right? We could make a few terms if we want to, and we could show what it is. Okay, so I'm going to go S of 10, because there's going to be 10 terms, right? S of 10 equals, let's see, A1, 18, 1 minus negative 2 to the 10th power, divided by 1 minus negative 2. All right, now I used extra parentheses on purpose because you got to be careful how you put this in. So did you write it exactly like that? Make sure you write it exactly like this, because the subtracted negative. On the calculator, it's important we put it in correctly. So I'm going to do just this. I'm going to go 18 parentheses, 1 subtract parentheses negative 2 to the power of 10 parentheses, okay? Divided by parentheses 1 subtract parentheses negative 2 parentheses parentheses. Okay. Alexander, can I borrow your calculator? Okay. Or on the good calculators, same way. Okay. And Alexander, I'll give this back and let you do it. Try it. Okay. You should try this. Make sure you do it right. 1 subtract parentheses negative 2 to the power of 10 parentheses divided by parentheses 1 subtract negative 2 parentheses, okay? Okay, everybody try and do that, okay? I got negative 6,000, and Alexander, I'm going to give it back to you in a second. Negative 6,138, okay? Make sure you can do that, okay? Make sure you have all those parentheses, otherwise you're going to mess it up, okay? All right, how am I doing? We're almost done. We're almost done. All right, number 11. All right, now number 11 has got our other formula in it, doesn't it? Right? So our other formula is just sitting there, okay? So our other formula is going to be 11 sum n equals 1 to 7 n squared plus n. 2 ways to do it. And either way is fine. One is going to take a while. The first way to do it is this. I don't want to do it this way, but I could go 1 squared plus 1 plus 2 squared plus 2 plus 3 squared plus 3 plus 4 squared plus 4 plus 5 squared plus 5 plus 6 squared plus 6 plus 7 squared plus 7. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. See what I did? Nothing wrong with that, okay? That's how that one, okay? I'm going to use a formula, okay? And I'm going to erase this in a second. You want me to erase this? Got it? That'll work, okay? I'm going to use a formula because it's going to be faster. I'm going to use 2 formulas. One formula we have on the board. n squared is equal to n times n plus 1 times 2n plus 1 divided by 6 plus n, and the n formula is equal to n formula is n times n plus 1 over 2, okay? We already know this formula. It's basically the arithmetic formula, okay? And I'm just going to plug in 7. This formula really is the formula, it's the arithmetic one. It's just been simplified. So, let's plug in 7. 7 times 7 plus 1, 2 times 7 plus 1 over 6 plus 7 times 7 plus 1 over 2. Alright, now that's a lot of work, but I can do this. Okay? 7 times 8 times 15 divided by 6 plus 7 times 8 divided by 2. See what I'm doing? I'm just simplifying, that's all. It is definitely calculator time, right? Okay, calculate, let's do it. So 7 times 8 times 15 divided by 2 plus 7 times 8 divided by 2. Grand answer, 448. Now, I don't know if that seems like the hard way for you to do it, and it'd be easier for you to just plug in the numbers, but either way, 448, okay? How's that? Whew, that was an Algebra 2 problem. I like that one. All right. We're almost there. I know it's been a long film, but we're almost there, done, and then we'll work on the towers and take a break, okay? I have homework to give you, but I'm not going to, because I think you've worked hard enough today. You guys agree? Okay, let's look at 12. Okay, there's only one formula to use. Which one? There's only one formula to use. Which one? That one, right? You guys agree? Because the infinity, right? So we really are going to add them up to infinity, so that one. Everybody agree with that? Yeah, we know what A1, what's A1? You can see, what's A1? What's our multiplier? Easy, right? Right? Easy. You guys agree with that? So we're going to go S of infinity, A1, 1 minus R, right? That's the one I want to use. A1 is 100 over 1 minus 1/5. In your calculator, please make sure you guys use parentheses here. You'll get a wrong answer if you don't. So I'm just going to go 100 divided by parentheses 1 minus 1/5, right? Get 125. All right, I am getting close to the end, okay? All right, Luke, this is what you missed, but we're going to hopefully help you out, okay? 13. Recursive formula. I need two things. What's the first thing I need? Two things. What do I need? Good. A1. That's easy. What's A1? And then the second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write this AN equals A to the n minus 1. What's going on? What's going on? What's going from here to here to here? There you go. Times by -3. That's your answer. That's the formula. That's not bad, is it? So the recursive formulas are easier to write, but they don't help you find like the 100th term, right? But they're easy to write. Okay, 14. I need two things. What's the first thing I need? A1. So what is A1? Because you got to know where to start. Okay, so then write this. A of n equals A to the n minus 1. And then tell me what's going on.